Hey,
Hey,
how are you?
summertime blues.
I guess so. Well, I think it's actually a little worse this year, probably because I think this is really the first summer when COVID seems to be in the rearview mirror, and we
Yeah.
can actually get out and do something. So everybody is getting out and doing something. Um, but
Did anyone write you? Did that they wouldn't be here?
yes, Catherine has written several times saying,
Yeah.
she's
She's traveling. Yeah.
yeah, and she actually wrote yesterday and said she was trying to check in, but her internet connection was so poor that she couldn't even get in. Same for Genevieve; she's in England, and
Right.
James said something about being on some kind of trip.
Right.
So
What about Jill? Did Jill say anything?
I thought Jill was coming today.
I thought she was too.
My guess
Yeah.
is she's still going to come. She's just not here yet. So
Oh, okay.
why don't we go ahead and do a stick form?
Okay.
And maybe that'll give her time to show up.
All right. Well, I don't think she's showing.
I don't think so.
Hey, I was gonna tell you something.
Yeah,
Uh, one of the millions of parallels between Tai Chi and other things that happen in life.
yeah,
So I've been studying clarinet for the last year and a half,
right,
and sometimes when I work with my teacher on fast passages, uh, you got to practice it slow
right.
bef- before you can do it fast.
Yes,
But and I was thinking about, masters, and they're not necessarily doing stuff fast, but they can do it fast when they have to.
right,
So the teacher told me an amazing thing. He was talking about, because he's a professional performing, and that he usually doesn't even practice the fast pieces at the speed at which they're played in concert. He continues to practice it slow
oh, interesting,
because he
yeah,
knows that if he can do it slow and he's got all the elements there, then when he needs to accelerate, he can. So it's
he
not
can.
like he's even practicing it at the speed he performs it. He continues to practice it slow.
One of my favorite and most enjoyable violinists is Itzhak Perlman,
Yeah.
and he says exactly the same thing. So he's got a lot of teaching stuff on YouTube, both long pieces, hour-long pieces, and
Yeah.
little short pieces. And one of those short pieces, he's generally aims them at students, so people that are truly learning violin.
Right.
And one of the things he says, and boy, he says it over and over and over. He says, "Look, don't practice fast. Practice slow,
Yeah.
and don't practice the whole violin concerto. Just practice a few bars,
Right.
nice and slow, and slow and slow and slow." He said, "That's the trick to actually learning these things. Not how fast you can play, but
Well, and a lot of times, and it's true in Tai Chi too, is that or anything, dance is the same way. If you do it fast, you will not be able to pick out where you need work,
yeah."
because you're just sort of glossing over it, and you're focused on how fast I can get this, not how right I can get it.
After you're at the Fred Astaire level, you can probably do it fast and pick it out.
Yeah,
But
good
for
luck.
those, for those of us that are mere mortals,
Right,
yeah, you got to do it slow uh, because the truth is you don't know it.
right. You
You
don't know it.
don't know it,
Right,
and so you have to go slow enough that you can see what's going on in your mind, in your body, in your breath work, in your footwork. Yeah, that's a very
yeah,
interesting.
and you don't know, like, you can say, oh, well, that piece is difficult, but it's actually usually not the whole piece that is difficult. If it is so difficult, you probably should step down to a lower level and start
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
But usually it's just like, if you go slow, and this is what one of my teachers told me, he said, go slow, and then there's Jill, and then you
Yeah.
can pick out the exact spots where you're having problems.
Yeah.
It could be two notes.
Next, what's that?
It could be two notes.
Yeah. Oh, no, exactly. Yeah. But it's exactly the same in Tai Chi because you may do 98% of it really well, but there's one place, there's 2% that's kind of a glitch,
Right,
and that you just not picking up what's going on there yet. And
right.
if you just are rushing through all the time, if the aim is to get to the end as fast as possible, you're just going to skip over all the real
Exactly.
learning. All right, Jill, how are you?
I'm okay.
Well,
My
okay.
low back is really locked up.
Uh
So
huh. That's what you said yesterday. Yeah.
yeah, so it's kind of the same today, but I have a massage scheduled after this. So
Oh, excellent. That's
yeah,
good for you.
yes.
Um, so I don't know, Jill. You were gone when we had these discussions, so I don't know whether you heard this or not. But we've changed the schedule so that we start on the hour now. Okay, I didn't know
Oh,
whether you knew that or not. So we've actually been going since 9 o'clock, and we've done a stick form. But I think what we should do for the rest of the time here is do one of the Falun Gong, partly because we're still practicing, and partly because you're a little bit on the injured list right now. So I think we should go really gently on this. So I think, as usual, Jack should lead this. Um, and I would just suggest, because we've got, half hour, 40 minutes, depending on how long you want to go. Take a few moments in between each move to meditate. For, typically what they say is nine breaths, right? Nine is the number of creativity in China. So nine breaths is supposed to charge you up and get you really good. All right. Jack, I was going to say before I forget, next time you go to see your teacher, take your iPhone and videotape him and ask him to talk for a minute or two about practicing slowly, and tell him we're gonna play this videotape for my Tai Chi class, right? Because it really truly is the same thing. Jill, Jack was just telling me a story about he's taking clarinet, and he's taking clarinet from a professional player, and this professional player practices slowly. Even pieces that are really fast, he practices slowly. And even if he knows he's going to be playing a piece coming up here that's at a certain tempo, he actually practices it more slowly than the concert tempo will be, right? And that's exactly what you do in Tai Chi too. And I think actually for exactly the same reasons, because it gives you a chance to truly see what it is you're doing, and to practice putting together. Um, you play a clarinet. What? How many fingers have you got going, Jack, when you're playing a clarinet? Right?
10 fingers.
The guys that get me are good drummers, because they've got both hands and both feet going
And
at the
both
same
feet,
time.
yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Although pianists do that too, you just don't see it because their
Right.
feet are underneath on the pedals. But it's kind of an amazing whole body experience. anyway, see if you can get him on tape.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so Jack, you want to go ahead and lead through the Falun Gong series with Jill?
Yeah, and Jill, do you want to, when we get to Sky Lady Scatters Flowers, should we we were talking about some tricks to remember.
oh
Should we do
yeah,
that?
That's
that
right.
would
In
help.
fact, let's do that first.
Okay.
Jack has some pointers, and I've got some pointers for you too, Jill. So, as with all the exercises, it's going to start on the left-hand side. So, just watch. Don't even try to do this. Left, right, left, right, left, and step out with the left foot, and your foot is coming in and then going out. Right? So it's kind of like a snake-like motion, right? And boom, and then the other foot goes the other direction, and boom, and lift the ball and step back, and now you're going to switch to the right side. So you start on the right side. 1, 2, 3, and the right leg comes out. 1, and then the left leg comes out. 2, and lift the ball and stand back and left. 1, 2, 3, and the left leg, and then the right leg, and stand back, and the right side, 1, 2, 3, and the right leg goes out, and then the left leg goes out, and lift and stand back, right? And Jack may have some suggestions too, so I'll turn it over to Jack. I'm going to mute myself, but I will be here if you need anything.
Yeah, basically same thing, except I'm sort of counting a little bit differently and calling it different thing. I mean, it's really the same thing. So I think of the first swing, if you will, as being a warm up, as being a wind up. So I don't count that one yet. So for example, if I'm going this direction, then it's 1, 2, and then on the third one, you swing over. So if you're swinging over from the right side, then you're going to step left. So it's a wind up, 1, 2, and then on 3, you're taking your step, and then you take your second step, right, with the other foot. And here's where I call it sort of a this sort of a continuum of symmetry. I don't know what words to use for it, but I'm on my right side, right? My hands are on my right, your hands are on your right. When you grab the ball and come back, then your wind up is on the right. And then we go 1, 2, and then 3. Now we step with the right foot, and then the opposite foot, the left foot. Now we're on our left side, right? So we come back, and then our wind up is on the left. So there are these like threads that connect it. 1, 2, 3, and now we come out with the left foot. If you're swinging, if your last swing is on the right, then you step to the left, right? And then we come to the right, and now we're on the right side. So we come back with the ball, and our windup is on the right side. 1, 2, 3, and now it's a step right, step left. We're on the left side now, so we come back with the ball, and our windup is on the left. 1, 2, 3, and now it's the left step. That's correct. And then the right, we're on the right side, come back, and our windup is on the right. 1, 2, 3. And then come to the left. We're on the left side, bring ball back, wind up on the left, count 1, 2, 3, and then the next one, we're on the right side, so we come back and we wind up on the right side. Step with the right, yeah. Step with the left. So still on the left side, bring it back, wind up on the left. 1, 2, 3. Does that make it any easier? Or is it more complicated?
It's like there's like moments of sanity and then
Right.
chaos.
I find I don't have to think about it if I follow that algorithm where I finished on the
Yeah.
left, so then I wind up on the left, and the same thing goes for the right side. That way I don't have to remember where I was. So I just find it easier, but it might not be easier for you.
Yeah, it takes me a few rotations to
Yeah, I mean, you got to do it a
um,
few million times. So
yeah.
You wanna leave that and then start from the beginning and then we'll get back, it's the seventh move, so we'll get back to it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Run through the thing. Okay,
Sure.
so yeah, I'll call them out. Yang Qi clears tension. Yin Yang harmony. Bear presses palms. Emperor's cartwheels. And reverse. Insert palms in sleeves. Or in gold. Sky Lady scatters flowers. Turn the dantian. And reverse. All right.
Thank you.
Hey guys, that was nice. That was nice to listen to. Jill, how was it on your hip?
Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys, you all have a great day. Annie and I are going to get in the car and go to the grocery store. We're going to go to Chuck's and buy our week's groceries. So we'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.
Have a good